Good morning, folks. This is Darth Ravage07 coming to you today with another toy hunt find. Went to Walmart, actually two different Walmarts this morning, and found a couple of figures I've been looking for, highly anticipated since I found the Target 3-pack. Been looking for the other mainline figures, and I found the two that I wanted. Going to start with the first one here. Gotta give you a PSA out there that the sticker shock is real, but we're going to turn this turntable around and take a look at the first figure that I found at Walmart, the second store that I found this morning. One store had a standee, the other store did not, and the figure was amongst the others. So you just got to either look in the standee, you got to look in the regular shelves, or you got to go and find it on the pallet. It should be Transformers Movie 7 Core Voyager class, and the sticker shock is real on these, but let's see if it lives up to that sticker shock. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down in the description below. Thanks again for watching my channel. And today on the turntable, I got Optimus Prime from Rise of the Beast mainline, and this figure is a looker at first in the box, and I do like the packaging pretty good. I didn't think I would. And there's a look at the side of the box to kind of get that full-on artwork look there down pat. There's 20 steps to convert this guy from this to this, and it's time to get this guy in the box and see if he lives up to all the hype. But before I do that, I hope to help my fellow fans and collectors find this figure with using this little quick scan here. Let's open the contents of the box, see all what comes inside. Thanks again for watching. So the contents, of course, include the warning in 26 different languages. You get an instruction sheet, looks very buzzworthy Bumblebee, but if I in fact got this right, these are made by the same team that did the Earthspark figures recently. And not seen Earthspark at a Voyager class, but we're getting ready to see that in about 20 steps, how he converts from robot to his truck mode. And this is a look at the back of the box to let you see that what you're getting into. Here's a look at the front of the box, and no tissue paper, thankfully. We just got the binds that tie. And first impressions outside of box, I have to say the Earthspark team did cram a huge amount of articulation with some limitations in spots that I will try to mod and fix there at the waist, because the waist only gets just ever so much articulation. It was like on its way to having more, but it gets in the way of itself. It seems to be a reoccurring theme with these mainline figures, but it looks absolutely stellar with the details that was crammed in there. And the only other negative I have outside of the limited articulation in spots when you get this figure in hand is the lack of paint detail to the rest of what should be blue or whatever, silver, etc., etc. But that's where I'm going to have a little bit of fun with this and hopefully get out my paint kit and give this the paint job this actually deserves. When they did use paint on this, it looks absolutely stellar, guys. I think it looks good up here on the chest. You got all these details that just needs a black backwash and then paint it accordingly. Maybe a little bit of a spritzing of some chrome or some like chrome-esque color. I'm not an artist, but I mean, this even reminds me of like the G1 aesthetic, so I'm okay with it. I do wish that there was a way that it would have had another hinge and fold on up, but I imagine that there will be the third-party folks that will have a lot of fun with this, update it, upgrade it, and whatnot. But for a mainline figure release, this is one of the ones that jumped off out of the page, out of the box, just like the 3-pack did. And all those mainline ones I've reviewed so far have had an surprising amount of articulation, what have you. Let's get this guy converted. Oh, and this guy does have light piping there, but it's kind of hindered by the paint job that went on. I don't understand having light piping, but then going through and then not letting it pipe on through. Love the tempo, the Autobot symbols. With that said and done, let me get this guy converted into his truck mode, and we'll take a closer look at that. One more look there for you guys, and 3, 2, 1, and let's transform. And here is Optimus Prime Rise of the Beast mainline Core Voyager figure in his truck mode. And first impressions are fairly positive, as I like this a lot better in hand than I did watching a couple of other reviewers out there that had this in hand already. I'd watched ALFONSONATION's review, and he had a box of the Core Studio Series Voyagers on a pallet that it's like, come on man, open that up and get you your Optimus and your Optimus Primal. But if he ever watches this, then he will see that I saw in his video he was right there at it 3 feet away. Because of the standees, what's in there is not as good as I think this is. Is this $37 good? I don't think so. I think that's what it was. I had that receipt here. Just a second. Excuse me, $33.97 sticker shock. Whenever you add the tax and stuff, at $72 for the both of them. I don't think it's good, but there's the proof that it is the Core, the UPCs for those looking. And like I said in my earlier impressions, I will have fun actually taking some paint and making these details pop. I feel like these things should be yellow across the top, even though they're not. I might even do it the little silver like you see on the box there, and give it the little extra bit of details, because they did do some paint but didn't cover all the bases, and I feel that this actually deserves to be painted. The hubs in this case are at least uniform, and they roll extremely well, so that would be pleasing for the kids that like to play with their cars and trucks in their vehicle mode. Some final thoughts. At that price point, I don't think it's for everybody. Maybe catch this on a sale, but if you're a fan and a collector, that excitement gets, you know, seriously screwed. I mean, I went to one store looking for the standee, found the standee but not the figures. Went to the second store, found the figures but not the standee. And then when I ultimately got to the register, that sticker shock almost made me not buy these. But since it's Optimus Prime and Optimus Primal, I went in and did it. I remember back in the day at Toys R Us, seeing Optimus Primal and Megatron for Beast Wars, the Ultra Class that were at $21, had all the features they did and whatnot. I feel like you got your bang for your buck. For this, I feel like you're a little bit short-handed, and that excitement, excitement of getting it almost got quashed. Excuse the stuff in the background. I'm like 3 minutes down the road from when I purchased my first Transformers back in 1984 at Weaver Park, and it's a little bit busy through here, but absolutely beautiful day to be out filming and getting these thoughts out here with this find this morning. And since it is a Rise of the Beast and it's got kind of a wild side to it, I thought the outdoor setting would be a little bit better, minus the suburban sound effects. Thanks again for watching my channel. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all that stuff down in the description below, and stay tuned for that Optimus Primal quick review. You guys have an excellent day. Happy hunting all. Hope what I've provided will help you guys until all are one, or all until June 9th when the Rise of the Beast hits the theaters. Have a great day, everybody.